Okay, that's Kalgara. So is that Kabaji? That looks like that's probably Kabaji. And based on the fact that that's Kalgara and that's Capone Beji there, that's got to be Kabaji, just by process of elimination with everything. So I definitely have an opinion on Kabaji. I would put you in the I'd put you in the Millionberry because I enjoy you, but you would go below Kuma still. The Great Warrior Kalgara, however, would go near the top of the Millionberry, but where exactly? Because he's really cool. His backstory with Noland is amazing. I would put you just because of personal, just on a personal level, and he does have some issues during part of the backstory. I put you below Baby Five. Um, I don't know who this next guy is offhand, so we're gonna put you down here, and then Capone Beji. Beji's pretty cool of a character. I enjoy him. Um, he had a good role to play in the whole Cake Island arc. So I would put Beji. I would put him actually even above Bellamy. I think I'd put him under Agilia because I don't like him quite as much as Agilia or Buggy, just personally, but he's up there. Beji's kid, I have no real opinion on. It's a baby. He's a baby. He doesn't really have a much of a character. Um, oh, I just realized who's next. Big Mom's former mother, quote unquote, the matron of the orphanage, and who was an absolute piece of shit who was trafficking children. Yeah, you go there. Arlong pisses me off on a more personal level just because of the connection to Nami, but she definitely deserves to be that low. She pissed me off, and I'm glad that Big Mom ate her. As fucking weird as that sounds. Caribou, you are, speaking of fucking weird, Caribou is just a fucking weirdo. But I kind of like him for that. He's fucking hilarious. I would actually put him in Millionberry just because he makes me laugh every time he appears. Like when he just randomly showed up in Wano, it was the funniest fucking thing. He was just suddenly there. Um, I would put him below Bellamy. Just and he's only at that point. He's only that high even because he just makes me fucking laugh every time. It's serotonin to my brain. Um, this girl is a filler character actually. She was this chef that was competing with Sanji in Logetown. I very much remember her, and I actually really like that filler though. I think that was actually really good filler. Um, and it's actually one of the things I get excited for every time I rewatch Logetown. That and the bounty hunter who's there. I believe his name was Daddy Masterson. Which means he'll probably be appearing somewhat soon too, because we're in the C's and he would be in the D's. I don't remember her name though. It was like Carmelia or something like that. But yeah, you would actually be pretty up there. I really enjoy her role to play in this series. So I would put her just below Hawkins. Then we have Carne from the Baratier. Carne and Patty as well, who will appear later on. I'm just kind of met on. They're not bad. I enjoy them. They have good connection to Sanji and everything, but I wouldn't put them like too high. I would put you just below Isa, I think. Which means, yeah, there you go. Next is this lady from Newcama Island. I don't remember her name. I think she's the one in charge actually while Ivankov's gone. So I actually really like her, and I mean, I know there's a lot of like jokes about like how Sanji reacts to the newcomers and everything, and it's like I like them. Like fuck Sanji in that situation. I like them. I would put you in the million berries, but not near the top or anything, because she doesn't have much of a role other than helping train Sanji. during the time skip. I would put you below Hawkins, but I still do like her. Next is the two Carrots. The next two characters are both named Carrot, which is actually kind of funny to me that they both have the same name. The Syrup Village Carrot of the Usopp Pirates would be Thousandberry for me. He's a good kid. I would put him just above Butchie. And meanwhile, Carrot of the Mink tribe is Billionberry above Barto. Carrot is amazing. I love her so much, and I want her to be a Straw Hat so much. Honestly, she has so much connection to the Straw Hats at this point. So much, she works off of them so well. All of them love her so much. Like, she deserves to be a Straw Hat. Next, we have a Marine who I don't particularly recognize, so you go there. And then we have Katarina Devon of Blackbeard's group. Yeah, like Avalo Pizarro, she just hasn't done enough yet to really stand out. But she stands out a little more than Avalo does. So I'd put her higher, but not too much. I would put her probably just under the Flying Squirrel Girl for the moment. Then we have Cavendish. Cavendish, I'm very mixed on, so I guess Thousandberry as well. Because it's like, I enjoy certain aspects of him, especially the entire thing with Hakuba, and everything. But at the same time, he's also, he does get on my nerves quite a bit. He's kind of a jackass at points. And he is so fucking conceited that it's actually kind of annoying. I would put him below Isa. Just because he does get really fucking annoying at points. I don't hate him or anything. I'm just very mixed. Not 100% who you are. The Cerberus from Thriller Bark have no opinion on. Caesar Clown. You know, the guy who experimented on children and was willing to let them die just to progress his advances. Fuck you, dude. Yeah, actually, I would put you even worse than her. Than Carmel, I think is her name is actually thinking about Mother Carmel. That might be it. Because she was trafficking, which is absolutely fucked up beyond reason, but he was actually actively experimenting on the children, and it's just like, fuck you. Next guy I don't entirely recognize. Next we have Brownbeard from the Punk Hazard arc. Brownbeard is a likable character, but I don't really have a huge amount of thoughts. It's just very meh to me. I would put him above Cavendish. It won't let me. Come on, just let me put it above, because he's more likable on just a general level. Next we have the God. What is your name? I know who he is. He's the guy from Alabasta, one of the guards. In fact, I think he's actually the leader of the guards. Well, there's two. There's him and Pell. Chaka, that's his name. Chaka. Okay, I remembered his name. I like Chaka, but yeah, I don't think I'd put him too high. I would put him right about there, below Bluno. The next few characters I do not recognize. You, and you. So then we get to Charlotte Amand, and we might be getting to all of the Charlottes next. So, Charlotte Amand is one of my favorites of the Charlotte family. I would put her in the Millionberry. I just really like her. Okay, she's attractive and she's cool, and I just really like her. I mean, granted, she's a piece of shit and a bad guy. I acknowledge that, but you can like bad guys. I would put her above Kagura. The next few, I recognize them. I know who they are. I don't have an opinion on them. You, and you. I don't really have any real opinions on these four. Then we get to Charlotte Brule. Brule, is 100 Berry for sure, and I would put her, yeah, I'd say right about there. I'd say that's a good spot for her. Some more characters I recognize, just don't really have an opinion on from the Charlotte family. In fact, I'm going to get to a few of those ahead of time, just so we can cut out a lot of these characters I don't really have thoughts on. you know? Okay. So next up we have Capone Bedgie's wife, whose name just is escaping me right now. Is she Lola or is Lola her sister? Lola's her sister because Lola was the one on Thriller Bark. Okay, I know who she is, and I do enjoy her. I do like her. I would put her. I'd put her, I think, right above Boo and below Beckman. Next is Charlotte Cracker. He is fucking annoying, and I just do not like him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. So I would put him. I'd put him above Buffalo. Next is the genie guy. I cannot think of your name at the moment. Yeah, probably here as well. You annoy the shit out of me, and you interfered in Katakuri's fight. So you would go there. This next lady, again, I don't remember all their names. There's so many members of the Charlotte family. The next lady, I do like her, but she'd be more mid for me, so I'd put her above Bluno. Katakuri, however, is a great villain. Katakuri is pretty amazing. He has a great personality. I would put him in the upper million berry. I'd put him just under Beppo. Just because personally these other three above him, Beppo, Alphalandra, and Sandersonia, I just personally like more. Just from a personal level. Oh, speaking of Lola, here she is. I'll get rid of these other ones I don't have an opinion on, though. Just real quick, because there's so many. There are so many. So I'm getting rid of all the ones I don't really have an opinion on because they're just not really super relevant. Okay. So now is Lola. Lola I actually like a lot more than her sister, but you'd still be in the million berry. Lola has a great connection with Nami, and I just love her role on Thriller Bark, so I would put her, I think, just above Caribou. Because while Caribou is really fucking hilarious, she seems more interesting. Big Mom, Charlotte Linlin. Great villain, one of the better villains in the series for sure, and genuinely terrifying. I would put her just below Katakuri. Because Katakuri is more just, I like his honorable stance and everything. Big Mom, he has that over his mother. Next is Shitbags McGee. I don't remember your name and I don't care to. You are annoying and really I don't like you. So you would go, you're probably the least of the ones that are already in here though. You're the one that's not as bad as the other ones. This dude is just gross and unlikable, so yeah, you kind of go in here too. Yeah, about there. You also go in here, right there, and then we have the bastard who killed Pedro. That alone is enough reason to put you pretty low, but I actually enjoy him as a character, kinda. I not enough to like really put him high, but I'd put him near the bottom of the million berry, maybe. Probably right under Ben Beckman. In fact, right under her too. Next is this panda girl with the sharp teeth, who I don't know her name, but is fucking adorable, and I adore her design. She doesn't have a huge role to play in the series, so since it's based solely on design, I'll just be fair and put her in the Thousandberry, and I'll put her just under these two. Just to be fair. That's a fair placement because it is based almost entirely on design. Her design is fucking adorable and I love it. Charlotte Praline, Aladdin's wife and member of the Sun Pirates. I really like Praline. I think she's a good character. I think she's cool, and she definitely helps out in the escape from Whole Cake Island. So I would put you just above Bellamy, I think. There we go. Let's get rid of some of these other characters I don't have an opinion on. Once again, I have an opinion on you. I'm not sure who this is, because that's obviously not Garp. Especially since we're still in the seas. And this character, I don't really have an opinion on it either, because technically we never actually... This character doesn't have a personality outside of Sanji's, so it's kind of redundant. Okay, so next we have Charlotte Pudding, who I actually really like. I think Charlotte Pudding's a really fantastically handled character, and she actually becomes really likable in the end. Even with her little, like, tsundere act. I would put her just above Charlotte Amand. Smoothie is gross as fuck. I hate her devil fruit power. Not like hate as in it's bad. I hate it as in it just weirds me out in the worst way. But I don't dislike her as a character. I'd put her just below Beji. Below Beji, please. Chess, I don't like Chess. But he's not as bad as some of the others in the 100 so I'll put him at the top. Fake Nami, I can never remember your name. I know she has an actual name. She pisses me off because she pretends to be Nami. And that's a crime in and of itself. No one else can be Nami. So I would put you probably right there. This lady from Wano who's friends with Hyogoro. Kind of meh on you at the moment. I think she might have some more time to shine. But I'll put you above Cavendish. No, below. Yeah, below Cavendish for now. Shushu is a good boy, and I will fight to the death for him. He definitely goes near the top of Millionberry. Right after Beppo, I think. Let me get rid of some of these other characters I don't have an opinion on. I swear that's the old Jewelry Bonnie. But that wouldn't make sense for the placement. Because that's Conus right before her. I'm not 100% sure and probably don't have too much of thoughts to say there, so... I don't really have too much of an opinion on you. I know who you are, just, yeah. Okay, so next we have the fake Robin. The fake Robin, yeah, it's like, pisses me off, honestly, more than Nami. It's like, how can you pretend to be Robin? It's like, you're no Robin. You will never be Robin. So, you go there. No, there. Conus, I like Conus. Conus is nice. Conus is very nice. Conus goes right between the Charlottes. Caribou's brother, who's just really creepy and weird. And just kind of dumb. Like, very fucking dumb. You go there. Crocodile, amazing villain, very entertaining throughout the Alabasta arc, the Impel Down arc, and Marineford arc. We've seen him in 3 separate arcs, though 2 of them were directly connected. Crocodile is up there for me. I really do like the Croc. I'd put him just below Katakuri because I just personally like Katakuri a little more. Then we have Crocus, former member of the Roger Pirates, currently watching over Laboon. You're a good dude. You're good people, Crocus. You'll go right under Bellamy. Just because other characters are a little more interesting, have a little more depth to them than you. Curly Dayton, I am very, Dayton or Dadan, however you want to pronounce it. I'm very mixed on her. So, Curly Dadan is going to go in Thousandberry. Like, she has a lot of great moments where she's really good, but then other moments where she's like, oh, you're kind of a piece of shit. I'll put her above Brownbeard. Frankie, a Straw Hat. Well, I'm probably gonna keep to this. Probably all the Straw Hats are gonna be Billy and Barry. I would put Frankie below Brooke, though. Currently, based on my current thoughts. My order for the Straw Hats does change all the time, though. I would put you right below Brooke. Then we have another character I don't recognize. Don't have an opinion on you. I know who you are, but just don't have an opinion. No, don't have an opinion on Dalmatian. That's Dalton. Okay, the others I'm good on for now. Next, we get to Daddy Masterson, who I mentioned earlier. Daddy Masterson I really like. You'll go just below Beckman. Dagar, something like that. I know who this dude is. He works. He works for someone in the costume. I think it's Elizabello. Is it Elizabello that he works for? I'm just kind of mixed on him, so I'll put him below the Flying Squirrel Girl. Next is this Kuzan. Wrong way. Kuza. Now I'm questioning it. Fuck. Kuja. That's it. Kuja with a J. Kuja Pirate, an Amazonian inhabitant who I think is fucking adorable. I know a lot of people find her annoying or weird. I think she's adorable. I would put her just... I'm going to put her just below Kizaru. Dalton, we like Dalton. Dalton's pretty great. I'll put him above Charlotte Amand. Daruma, I think? Member of Horty Jones group. Yeah, you kind of suck, and you're really freaky and everything, so you'll go in the 100-berry. Right there. Daz Bones, but let's clean this up a little bit. First, no real opinion on them or you. No real opinion on you or you. I think I know who that is. I think I know who this is, so I'm going to keep you up there for now. But Daz Bones, Mr. One. You'd kind of be right about here, I'd say. Yeah, I'm very meh on him. I don't really have any strong opinions there. But he gives some good moments. Next is Dellinger from the Don Quixote Pirates. I really like Dellinger. I know I don't talk about Dellinger a lot with other characters, but I really like him. I think he's hilarious and genuinely threatening and scary. Plus, I just adore his style. Like, I love his design. He's a half fighting fish man. And he's just really fucking cute, honestly. Like, obviously not when he's in his, like, creepy form, but he is genuinely cute otherwise. Normally. So I would put him in the Millionberry. In fact, maybe it's recency bias because, I am watching through Dressrosa again, thanks to Rough Senpai's reactions. Maybe it's recency bias, but I'll put him at the top, actually. I really enjoy him. And then we get to the fake Luffy. Um, I'm not as offended with him as I am with the fake Nami and Robin, but he definitely still goes down there. So I will put you there. No, I put you there. Yeah. Then Denjiro. Denjiro's cool. I really like what Denjiro's story and everything was, and how he was a secret spy for the good guys the entire time. He's up there for me. Of course, it's Wano. A lot of Wano characters will be. So Denjiro, I'll put him just above the duck. Diamante pisses me off. The way he taunts Rebecca and everything about killing her mother, the fact that he killed Scarlet in the first place, yeah, he pisses me off. In fact, he actually gets the honor of going in the no bounty, and he'll go right below Blue Jam. This next guy, I believe this is the auctioneer who's at the human auction in Shabandi. I believe it is, and in that case, he goes into no bounty because he's a human trafficker. And that fucking pisses me off. So, just to keep consistency, I'll put you under Diamante. Next, let's get rid of some of these that I don't really have any opinions on. Oh, this is the dude with the monkey. Still don't really have an opinion on you. Wait. Is that supposed to be Don Chinjo? Because that's Don Krieg, and that's Domino. That's got to be Don Chinjo. Why are they using that picture for Don Chinjo? Because that's Don Quixote do Flamingo after that. Yeah, that has to be. Weird choice of picture. But I mean, whatever. Next is Doc Q of the Blackbeard Pirates. He's actually one of the Blackbeard Pirates I do actually enjoy a little more than some of the others. So, unlike other Blackbeard Pirates who I just feel like we need to learn more about, like Avalo Pizarro and Katerina Devon, we've actually seen a little more of him. So I feel comfortable enough putting him up here. I'm still going to put him just above Daddy Masterson, though. I think that's a good placement. Next, we have Domino from Impel Down, who I actually kind of dig. Especially when we find out she actually has a bit of a crush on Boa Hancock. Because most of the time you see the people who crush on Hancock being guys, but the fact that she's one of the first, besides the other Kuja pirates and women on Amazon and Lily, one of the first we see who actually crushes on Hancock as a girl. It's like, I like that. Plus, she seems to just be doing her job most of the time and seems to be pretty cool about that. I'll put her below Hawkins, though. Just because there isn't much else to her character that we see. Don Chinjiao, I would probably put above Marigold. So not too much different there. Don Krieg. I hate Don Krieg's entire thing about, betraying his crew and everything, but he's not as bad as some other villains here, so I'll put him right there. I think that's good. Doflamingo is a piece of, utter fucking shit, and I hate him in that regard, but he's also one of the best villains, I think, in anything, honestly. He deserves to be Billion Barry. And I would put him above Brook. Next we have Don Quixote, Homing, I think it is. Doflamingo and Rosinante's father. Don Quixote Homing was a good dude, a legitimately good dude who left his position who left his position along with his family as a celestial dragon because he realized it was wrong and he wanted to be, a person, a human, and see himself and his family as such. And unfortunately, he ended up paying for it because of just you know, just because he was born as a celestial dragon, even though he tried to change things. And he ended up being killed by Doflamingo because he tried to be a good guy. But Homing himself was actually really cool. I actually really like him. I would put him just below Dalton, I think. And then there's Corzon, aka Don Quixote Rocinante. Yeah. Yeah, he definitely deserves to be up there. And he actually, I would put him higher than Doflamingo, his brother, just because I really like him. I really like Corzon. So I'd put him, yeah, right there, right above his brother. Just it's more of a personal thing. He was such a great guy. We get to some more characters I need to just put in the no opinion section. So let's take care of them real quick. We have Dory, Dosun. I know your name begins with a D, but I only remember your second name. I only remember Bullet. That's Akuma. Oh, this is the doctor. Dr. Vegapunk, right? That has to be based on that image. I have no opinion on Vegapunk yet because we know nothing about him. So next we have Dory. Dory and Broggy I pretty much think the same thing of. I like them both pretty much equally, so I just have to find where I put Broggy. Okay, there we go. I like Broggy a little bit more, though. So I'd put them like right back to back like that. Dosun, one of the Fishman supremacists on our Horty Jones. I'd put him at the top of the 100-berry. Bullet, movie villain from Stampede. You're just kind of meh for me, and you're lower meh for me, honestly. He just wasn't a lot. He wasn't a lot. I'd put him above Brand New. Mihawk, Dracula Mihawk. I would put Mihawk up here in the Millionberry. I think Mihawk would go just above Bellamy. Just because I feel like we haven't really seen him in action, you know? I feel like there's a lot more to be seen with him in the future. The fake Sanji, you know where all the fake Straw Hats go. So you, I guess, just go right there. Miss Merry Christmas, annoying as absolute fuck. So you would go right about there. Okay, let's do a quick cleanup here. Okay. Come on. Okay. So next we have, God, why can't I think of names today? I know who he is. He helps the Straw Hats at Shabandi after Sanji fixes his face. He was the guy who originally looked a lot like Sanji. Duval, that's his name. Duval, I like Duval enough. Not like a lot, but enough. His winking is a little weird, but I'd put him just above Don Shinjao. Whitebeard obviously deserves to be that high. Daddy Whitebeard always deserves to be this high. I'd even put him in Billionberry, but where? I would put him just above the Don Quixote family. Just because at that point it's getting to characters that I just really love, like, a lot, for just personally. So, yeah. Edward Weevil, I kind of hate, not as much as his mom, but he annoys me too. Like, his mom here is probably quite a scammer. He's more annoying and entitled. I would put him up here. Right there. I think that's good placement for him. King Elizabello. I like Elizabello. With his King Punch. He is good. I will put you just below Bellamy. Emporio Ivankov. Ivankov is great. He's a blast. she's just wonderful to see, and I really like them. So I'm going to put her. I'm going to put her pretty high, I think, actually. I'll put him right above. Yeah, right above Crocodile. I think that's a good placement for them. Then we go on to Enel. Enel's a good villain. I like Enel. Um, I like his power set. I like his cocky ass personality because of his power set. I love that he thinks of himself as God, not just in title, but like literally. I would put him probably right about here. Okay, once again, let's do some quick cleanup on some of these no opinion characters. No real opinion on you. Okay. So next we get to Eustace Kid. Kid is, considering his relevance lately, is pretty up there for me. I would put him up around here. And I'd say I'd put him just below Beppo.